more if Alliance can get that initiation off. And Bulldog can see him perfectly. Like, if he roars from here, they can cut through the tree line. In fact, he actually cuts through the tree line first with the axes. S4 body blocked up a little bit by Arcane. He'll still get in range for the Dragon Tail stun, but then the EMP Tornado. Sylar, he blinks away. Bulldog's completely out of mana. They're going to Fiend's Grip him up, even though RTK's charge is going to take care of the rest of it. Arcane going to get bounced back. He's got the Tombstone to try and help him out a little bit, but it's just not enough. And a big survival there from Sylar and a failed gank attempt from Alliance.
Yeah, they were trying to create some more space on the map for Loda, who is continuing to get closer and closer to that Radiance. And again, remember, this is what I said. You need a lineup that can kind of fight around without your core, and that's what they went for. And more engagements at top as maybe he's now going to go down,
what?
As does the Bane.
What?
Yeah.
They went for EGM under the tower, S4 TP's in, and while the tower gets every single kill, S4... he's triggered his Shadow Blade. It's about to wear off, though. He'll have to trigger Dragon Form to get in range to stun RTK. But RTK, he's got the movement speed on him, and S4 is going to be picked up by the Tornado. So they don't find the kill on LGD. And LGD actually gets a vision over on EGM. They understand that the charge is coming. EGM, he needs a lot more help here. And RTK, there's your Orchid. Dazzle's going to go down for the count.
The rest of the team's filtering in, but...
oh, they jump.
I don't know if this is a fight you want to take, Alliance.
He blinks on Bulldog. They're going to reset this. The Song of the Siren, the Necro units are down for... actually, he hasn't triggered the Necro units just yet. But they're looking at Sylar, but they stun on RTK. The BKB's there from S4, but the Fiend's Grip from DDC is holding S4 in position. They burn through the Tombstone. RTK trying to make more space with the charge through, but they're just getting spill damaged out by S4's Dragon. There they go, with two of them down. The burn happened the entire time. And LGD unable to inflict any level of damage in that fight.
Even though he does still have more net worth than the Naga Siren, the Naga Siren's able to do so much more in the fight because she's so much less afraid. But the charge is going to come in. They're all weaved up, though.
Wow, RTK gets stunned instantly. He doesn't get the charge finish. They can Nightmare and buy him some space. The Roar goes on top of Silence. This BKB time is being wasted. The Song of the Siren will trigger, and this actually isolates the LGD heroes. S4 triggers his own BKB. They've still got that Tombstone. So many minions on the ground. The Shadow Wave will kick through. DDC has no chance of survival. EGM will TP out solo on life, which allows LGD to actually not get any kills.
Gets to 1 HP, TP's out. S4 leading the way for his team. There's so many different things. There's two boars, the Necro minions up. Look how quickly that tower goes down, especially with that Beastmaster aura. There's almost no chance they're going to be able to hold this set of Rex. And the team fight, it just isn't there for LGD, what looks so good in the mid game. Yeah, I feel they just didn't make the most of their opportunities, and every single time Alliance gets into a team fight, they're dominating.
And still half of his life, and they've lost the mid-Rex.
Yeah, it's going down right now. And from behind,
RTK
is going to charge multiple heroes. This might be their only opportunity to fight.
Loader. They just Song of the Siren. Maybe didn't get his BKB off, so it's Sylar, and only Sylar, who is up for LGD. They can move into ROTK, but this game is over. The GG is called as Carlay will connect on us too. That is all, basically 5 heroes. The Bane's the only one that survives, but this is a game where Alliance, their timing, their attacks, that was so perfect for them.
Yeah, they just had so much going for them in that type of lineup. Yeah, the Shadow Fiend has a Shadow Blade, though.
RTK's too close.
This could
the
open
Hawk
up
can
things.
see him perfectly. You go for the Fissure over on Bulldog, but now Fissure stolen by EGM and actually hits MMY as well as RTK. Look at the follow-up stuns plus the Dream Call from S4, joining himself away to safety. And the Crimson Guard actually stopping most of the damage from LGD. They've lost 2, they've lost 3. The Echo Slam will be a parting gift and maybe winding up the oldie. Bulldog should pop from that one. He'll trigger nothing. He actually just goes down, but maybe reveals his own position. S4's trying to get over there as quick as he can, but okay, they'll let him go.
Pickoffs.
They go on Sylar. The Dream Call's going to hold him there. He's silenced up so he can't just spin himself out of this one. And RTK, there's no mana. Actually, he's got 17 more chances to get the Echo Slam off, but he dies before that point. Admiral Bulldog able to achieve that, and maybe is running himself away. They go in deeper. The Omni Slash on Loader, a little bit of a spilled out to Bulldog. There's your big Requiem of Souls from maybe, but Bulldog, he gets a double kill, and he's the only casualty of war, but Loader, well, there goes your Aegis Immortal. And with the stacks up, like he's doing over 300 damage a hit. Like bringing down these buildings is really not that much of a problem for him. The creep waves will never stay alive because of it. And you got mass balls on the front lines. You go for another weep, but in comes S4. That Dazzle, wow, never even saw his death. S4 just way too quick for it. And now that mid-tier 3 tower is gone. Fortification is up for LGD, but It only delays the inevitable, as Nasal Goo also keeps stacking up. Loader, they're going to force staff him back. Nether Strike, because he went for it, it pushed MMY so far out of the base. Loader doesn't really care about dying because he's still got that Aegis of the Immortal.
Yeah, the weave is about to end. He is going to go down the first time, but
If they
killing him
for
the
this,
second is such a task.
There's a Blink Roar available. There's your Echo Slam. Bulldog waits for it. S4 jumps in. They go for the Omni Slash with the Roars on the SF. That's the big one to bring down, and maybe will pop. No buyback for him. And Sylar too far outside the base. EGM force-staffing himself up a little bit further away. They blinding light him into EGM. But oh well, they still find the kill over on the Jugger. EGM will stay alive, and ROTK will drop. They take the gems. They take the hope of LGD. And has to back up.
Yeah, they have Glyph available, but this tower's going down rapidly. With the biggest thing is that maybe he goes back right now. You notice that he just like barely heals and then he comes back, relies on it because he has to be up front here. But
yeah, S4 jumps in, gets rid of that healing ward. So
what are you gonna do, LGD? You're just gonna lose your Rex at this pace.
RTK's got to go, but Bulldog, like you watch this ball, it's not letting RTK have his Blink Dagger off cooldown. Spirit Breaker just gets munched by Loader. And now EGM's ready to go again. Steals the Fidget, gets a double stun. This game is over. You can Requiem like this and you might kill off the puck. The Omni Slash as well being expended, but what's left when EGM with the Aghanim's Requiem Soul? That's the first one of those we get to see. EGM, that heal from Arcade, it keeps him alive. There goes your Death Requiem out from EGM. And maybe not over completely. They only brought down the range Drax, and Alliance ended up getting in way too deep. RTK wants to keep fighting. Loaded needs to babysit Arcade out of here.
Maybe he's getting pretty low, but well, I don't think Loda goes down here. He's just going to turn his back to them. Not afraid at all. He's got mana again. He just doesn't want to commit because of DDC, but now he turns forward.
Arcade can just keep the Illumina spam going too. Like with Blinding Light, LGD getting into the pit and stopping this is difficult. They send the Dominant Creep in, and well, Bristleback, he's already got the...
there's a cheese?
Oh yeah, they get Sylar managed to pick it up. The Illuminate will still fly over, and what do we got? It's a Dream Call over an RTK and DDC, so they're controlling the backlines. S4 copping a hell of a lot of damage before he can jaw away, but MMY being picked up as the first casualty of this fight. Maybe still wants to try and find that Requiem of Souls. Does he let it go? He keeps getting bashed up by Loader. The Fissure Stun. Loader's in trouble, and the Aegis Immortal will burn here. Bulldog, he's already let off everything he's got too, being trapped in here, but S4 sitting on the back lines. He jumps in. There's your Requiem of Souls. The phase shift protected S4 all that fight. And the Lions get a full wipe against LGD.
To say, okay, what went wrong? How the hell did we lose this game? I thought we were doing okay. How did we lose the first game?
How could they potentially lose the entire series?
Yeah.
Because the Lions now, with another commanding lead and a commanding end, will take out game number 2. Must be one of the Chinese sets. This looks very cool.
It looks pretty sick. I like the dragon on it. The wings on it are monstrously large. Okay, he's gonna go in.
Song of the Siren though, EGM again. Trying to just stall this up. Loader able to get back now.
All right, I think you take this fight.
The Acid Spray is down and a nice Dream Call with the Blink Dagger from S4 doing his work. He's the one to get hexed up, but the Finger of Death pops S4. You brought down the Gyrocopter, but the chase is being split up. DDC, his TP out will be successful under the cover of his own shallow grave. But now Alliance do find their damage.
If it wasn't for that cart, this would actually be a really sick move, but they don't want to waste this smoke.
They have
They've still got a few more seconds on it.
Blink Crush, they're going to go on RTK, maybe jumps in as well with that BKB Dragon. It's a big triple stun from the Lion, and the jump backwards from S4 is the only thing that will save his life. Sylar may be burning their BKBs. RTK is very low, but with this now, Alliance want to disengage. EGM throws the ulti out, but this is the worst thing for them because it's the escape mechanism. It's the way you could actually cancel the Roshan attempt from LGD, but the puck dies as well with a pickoff from MMY. They can just go for the mid. Who cares about Roshan, especially when you also get this follow-up stun into EGM. Does he have enough life to escape? No, he does not. You're in a world of hurt here, Alliance. In fact, it may even be, well, it's definitely going to be the mid-racks. Sylar's ready to attack again. Just turn on the BKB in 1 second time. And here comes the TPs, and there it is. Call down as well as Flat Cannon can both turn on, and you're going to lose Admiral Bulldog. Arcade tying so quickly. You might jump outside with EGM looking for an opening, but S4, again, this Hex, this control is just too good from MMY. It's even got stuns to return. S4 and EGM jump forward. S4's going to get stunned up, so there's no control from him, and EGM chasing a target he just can't kill. And that is so many heroes from Alliance dead again. And GG. As now the extra TP comes in from Admiral Bulldog, maybe. That Observer Ward lets him see Bulldog as well as EGM walk forward, but S4 waiting for that moment, and he gets battery assaulted. Tried to go on RTK, who's now going to actually hook shot forward. He wanted to go for the Cogs pushback onto S4.
Oh, this cooldown!
But the cooldown's going to do some serious work with the flag cannon from Loader. The damage is inflicted, and the Illuminate just actually tags on RTK and Sylar. They need more damage, and the Harpy is moving forward, but there's not enough damage from it. Maybe will spirit himself away to safety. LGD, easy tier 1 tower on the top lane. There's that 4-staff you're talking about, but RK dead after maybe initiates on him, and Admiral Bulldog not really having a great time either. Maybe he's just going to walk himself out. There's an extra spirit. S4, he misses on the jump. He tried to get the last 2 on maybe, but misses, and now LGD, they can counter-initiate. Hook shot down on top of Bulldog. What can you still? Only battery assault. That's not going to save Admiral Bulldog. He can work his way out of the cogs, but they swap him back up into the fight of LGD. It's nice telekinesis to stun, but it's still not enough to save that bristleback. And they're looking for more. The TP out from EGM. They 4-staff up. Where's the stun? The Sleight of Fist and Chains. There you go. EGM down for the count. And 11-2. Well, here comes your tier 2 tower down. Hook shot. They call Bulldog. Sylar can make quick work of this. Blinding Light can push him back, but Bulldog can't work his way out of the cogs. The cooldown actually going to hit almost all 5 heroes of LGD, but you've still lost 2 of Alliance. RTK 4-staffed away to safety. As Sylar with his BKB up, chasing up the Bulldog. The Sleight of Fist Searing Chains will hold Loader in position. This BKB gets delayed a long, long way. And in fact, LGD, with the creep wave now arriving, they get Blinding Lighted, but they can still keep this push going. If Alliance don't notice this and they group up, it could be terrible for them. Sylar's still got, okay, he doesn't have the BKB, but he's letting the Requiem of Souls go. Cancels at the last moment, as Alliance not really fully committing. And now as they're going to walk near the high ground, he can turn for the Razor. Sleight of Fist doing the work, and RTK goes straight through them. Alliance, whereas these cogs are still on cooldown. The Battery Assault Blade Mail, they're too close to fight, and there's your Sleight of Fist again. Loader's going to go down. A triple kill for maybe. You can lasso and drag him back, but the VS swaps out. Stuns up S4, and LGD, they have pitched their flag, and China currently own the Alliance base to a point where Alliance tap out and move to a new continent.
Yeah, GG is called. LGD, pretty dominant performance.
Pick up the heart, but he didn't have the Octarine as well as buyback at that point. In fact, right now he's still short by 4 gold, but that's only 4 gold.
There's no split push going right now for Alliance. This is the best possible chance.
Wow, the toss! Sylar coming under the tier 4 towers. He's still beating in through the tower, but the damage output, he's still got the Aegis Immortal. The tower's going to end up triggering that one. The 4-staff or not, it actually exposes, maybe.
Alright, they've got Hex too. They've got Blink Hex on Bulldog if they want to keep fighting.
Bulldog's too far back though. He'll have to 4-staff and go for it. S4, RTK went for a point-blank range hook shot. Now they can actually toss RTK up and kill him off with the slows. You can blade mail up all you want, but he's still down for the count.
They didn't even need the Hex.
Instantly TP'd up towards the top lane.
And that's...
This could be a Rax at this point.
Yeah, they don't have the Aegis either. Like, SF has buyback. Maybe doesn't have buyback, actually. If he's dead for a full 50 seconds, if Alliance recognizes this and pushes in, this could be a full 2 sets of Rax.
They could actually, they got a guaranteed one, because with Song of the Siren, they can just beat down the buildings while LGD sleep.
No, I think they're going to get both here. Guaranteed. I don't even know how Alliance does it.
Well, Sylar, Ice Path, the dual breath. He triggers the BKB again. Welcome to a 5-second duration on the BKB. Loader still forcing him the top lanes. They're doing a 4-1 split, and then S4 comes to join him. That top range Rax is ticking down pretty quickly, while the mid one, they've already taken out the melee Rax. They're going for more. They've actually done it. They've taken 2 lanes of Raxes. They haven't used any major abilities. Maybe it's up in 12 seconds time, but Alliance is going to be long gone. They can Ice Path and keep the clockwork in, but Alliance are retreating. They've got 2 lanes of Raxes. They have crippled LGD's base. If they just send one Illusion to search for this, they can have an Aegis Immortal as well as the Cheese, because it will be the 3rd Roshan now. So they'll have all this extra survivability just to take out this bottom tower. Then again, they can just send Illusions one up the other. Hello. Maybe. So low on life. He's going to go down. Time to get the cleave. RTK's down as well. Maybe does have buyback, but S4 blinks in, and now that buyback comes into the Spirit with a Sleight of Fist, cleaning off most of the way, but the Ice Blast has no real effect. And now, well, Sylar, your BKB can pop with your Requiem of Souls. MMY's in there too, but they ensnare. They Ice Path with the dual breath. Sylar forced back out. The bottom lane has lost his tier 3 tower.
They're all still pretty healthy.
Again. He misses the avalanche. That could have been a quick kill onto Sylar. MMY wants to do more, but what can you really do? He's going to remove these Naga illusions.
They're so close to winning this game right now.
Like, RTK, do you want to? Like, Roshan's pretty low, and he does, he goes in, he kills it! He actually takes the Aegis Immortal! He'll die for the cause! The Ice Blast will catch most of them. They want to kill RTK off. The ice path this down, so RTK will most definitely die, but the side of fisting Ember Spirit comes in. Admiral Bulldog, he's going to pop EGM. That Shallow Grave won't last long enough. Loader trying to actually get himself out.
S4, he's going to go for the base.
But S4, you're right, he's in the base.
He's hiding behind the rest of his team. He just has to flat out bum rush it as soon as they get into the base.
Well, they see Sylar. Do they go for him? Yep, there they go. Song of the Siren, and this is the cover fire. The Alliance cover fire. S4 can beat the racks while the rest of LGD are caught napping. And now S4 triggers the BKB. They run away. They got the Megas. RTK will hookshot himself down. They'll catch out EGM, but Admiral Bulldog, you want to help here? No, just let EGM die and get the hell out of Dodge. The DD is worn off. And RTK, he's hoping for some kind of pick, but S4's TP'd out. Curry is there, but
Sylar can't afford to die.
He turns on the Satanic. Sign alive still out of S4. They force off away. The Ice Blast will be completely ineffective. And now Song of the Siren. The BKB is down for Sylar. Is still there for Maybe, however. But who do they want to initiate on both Maybe and RTK? Maybe gets the BKB off, turns on the S4. The Sleight of Fist not doing that much damage, but RTK burns in the Macro Pyre. MMY being isolated. They move forward towards the Tier 4 towers and maybe towards the WCA victory. DDC will fall. And this is Alliance beating through the buildings. S4's actually sent back to base. And now will BT himself back forward again. The Divine Rapier is here, and this is the all-in. He bought it, but it's not on Maybe. He goes for the Sleight of Fist.
Sylar's
the damage
dead.
isn't even there. The Courier is even killed, and the Rapier is dropped on the ground. That's the game right there. There's no way to come back from this for LGD. Alliance will take out the grand final. 3 games to 2. They won the first 2. They played the hard road, but they will still get here. LGD even fortifying at the end, just to try and stall it up, but there was no hope. Alliance will take the victory. They will take the tournament, and they take WCA. Man, congratulations.
Look at that reaction. Like, they're just as soon as they won, you saw that relief on their face. They're just like, we did it. Unbelievable. All right, now they're doing the...
They leave S4 out.
S4's just like, what's going on, guys?
Let me die. Let me die.
S4 doesn't even know they won.